stock gurus, and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at NIO. We're going to look at the technical analysis for NIO to try and predict what's going to happen for the next few weeks, the next few days, and for today's trading day, the 12th of January. What's going to happen to the price of NIO? What are my targets for today's trading day? Where is NIO going to go? Watch through to the end of the video to see those exact targets. We're going to also look at the news on NIO on my Twitter to see if there's any major news that's going to affect the stock. The last NIO day announcement, the video I made was amazing. The NIO event was absolutely amazing, and it was a buy order then, and NIO hit 8% up since that video, so that's beautiful. We've made huge gains this year. Big congratulations to all 24,000 stock gurus. We're up 300% on Bitcoin, 350%, Unity's up 300%, Match Group's up 100%, Uber is up 100%, Twitter is up 80%, Disney's up 70%, Wells Fargo's up 60%. We just did amazing on so many stocks. CRISPR's up 20% on Thursday's trading day last week. It's about to be sunset, which is awesome, if you can see it. And we're going to look into NIO today. I do rate NIO a buy. I'm going to show you why in this video. Check it out and the exact targets. I want to say also, if you're not one of my 24,000 subscribers, I want to introduce myself. My name's James. I was an early investor in Tesla, early investor in Match Group, the company that owns Tinder, early investor in PayPal, early investor in Uber. 17 years I've been investing. The last 10 years I've switched. I'm a retired multimillionaire, but now I teach investing to my students. I've had tens of thousands of students around the world, and I've been teaching them how to invest safely, securely in the stock market, and that's what I like to do now. I teach everything that you're going to see in this video and really how to master the stock market from beginning to the end. If you've been watching my videos and making money, that's great, but I really want to teach you this knowledge so you have it for the rest of your life and you fully understand it from beginning to the end, and you learn it in the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. I also teach how to have a mindset of abundance, how to have millions of dollars, how to invest safely and protect your money. My course is made for everyone, to teach them how to buy amazing companies in the stock market. It's not tricky or only specialized where only few people can do it. I made this course so everyone can learn to invest safely, securely, and know where to invest money. Also, don't forget, I have a mountain in my house on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. New York time. I'm live in the Eagle's Nest. I have 300, 400 students in the chat, which is amazing, with thousands of questions. You can talk to me live and ask me questions about your portfolio, your investments, the companies you like, about stocks, and we have amazing conversations with the students. 24,000 stock gurus, a lot of them taking the Stock Guru Master Course, and so we have masters of the stock market all discussing companies together, which is beautiful. You learn all this in the Stock Guru Master Course. If you've been losing money in the stock market, if you've been buying stocks and not making huge gains back, or if you're using leverage, or if you want to have millions of dollars to buy amazing villas like this and be able to afford everything you want in life, learn it all in the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. So this video is about NIO. Let's jump into the technical analysis for NIO now. So now we're jumping into the technical analysis for NIO. This is the watch list of what the stock gurus have been following that have made us huge gains in 2020 and 2021. Watch list. So I'm on tradingview.com. We're going to be looking at the technicals for NIO. Today it was up 6.42% yesterday and then down 2% after hours, but still huge gains after the NIO day announcement. Even though there was a lot of hype around it, the NIO day was amazing. I tracked that on the last NIO video, so you can also check that out. These are the other stocks we've been following. I'm going to also make a video on PLTR today on the channel, a technical analysis. I made a technical analysis on Boeing today. Uber, one of my favorites for 2021. We're up massive on Uber since the buy order is around $28. Uber is a favorite. I see 4,000% potential for Uber, another Tesla in the future. It's one of the biggest employees in the world. It has 3 million drivers in 67 countries. So I see huge potential for Uber. Ethereum up 2% today. My target for Ethereum is 1,500. OTG, the CD Projekt is the game company that made The Witcher, also on Netflix. I've been buying a lot of that. Pfizer also buying a lot on the COVID vaccine. We're expecting 50% increase in their revenues because of the COVID vaccine, so big gains there. Bitcoin up huge since the buy order video I made in July at $9,000. Now Bitcoin $35,000, so more than 350% gains there. Huge gains. Wells Fargo up a lot, and just other amazing companies. Unity up 300% since the IPO. Just great companies that we've been buying. Today we're doing technical analysis on NIO. And NIO perfectly hitting the target that I drew. Look at that. Amazing. So this is the technicals on NIO. We've been following NIO for quite a while. I've been making every 2 days a video on NIO, and we've been playing it perfectly. We've been tracking it. So what you're looking at here, if you're looking at these charts and you're panicking, I want you to stop, take a deep breath, and relax into this. I've taught thousands of students, tens of thousands of students how to do this, and I'm going to teach you too, and you're going to learn how to predict the price movements of stocks in the future in the stock market. So this is the price movement of NIO since 2020, since around November. This is the price movement of NIO. The first thing we're looking at, so this is the price of NIO. Each of these bars, each of these candlesticks is representing 1 day in the stock market. So this is the price movement over NIO over the last few months, and we've been tracking it. We had NIO come up into this two triangles here that it's broken out with perfectly on target. The first triangle is this one. See this ascending wedge? It broke out. We had the target of $62, which was the base of the wedge here, and it hit that target. And it also seems, now it's broken out of this bigger triangle and it's gone off on a new parabolic, which is beautiful. We're using, these charts are amazing. I know you're looking at them being like, wow, what amazing charts. You learn how to set up these charts in the Stock Guru Mastercourse. I'm using tradingview.com. I'm using RSI, stochastic volume indicators, support lines, resistance lines, blue trend lines. Again, you learn how to set this up in the Stock Guru Mastercourse, a course that I created to teach you all this. I want to teach you how to fish. I don't want to just give you fish. You learn how at www.stockguru.us. It's 8-lesson course, lifetime access, $333. If you've been losing money in the stock market, you've been buying stocks and not making huge gains back. If you want to have millions of dollars so you can just buy opulent villas like this and be able to afford anything you want in life, you learn how in the Stock Guru Mastercourse, www.stockguru.us. Anyone that purchases before the 1st of February goes in the chance I'm going to give 5,000 USD on the 1st of February to one of my students that purchases the course before the 1st of February, which is beautiful. So now we're going to try and predict what happens to the price of NEO in the future going into February. The way we do that, stochastic and RSI, the way these work, when they're above the dotted lines, it means this company is too expensive. Below the dotted lines, it means this company is too cheap. The squeeze mob is going green. The stochastic is expensive, so you got to dollar cost average. Above the dotted lines means you got to be careful and dollar cost average because it's expensive. The stochastic is still climbing higher, and the RSI is still climbing higher, indicating we have further upside for NEO. We also have the volume increasing in the last few trading days. We had huge volume back in November, then the volume dropped off, and then recently since NEO Day, big increase in volume again. The stochastic is still heading up and the RSI heading up, so we are going to go higher today's trading day. The first target for NEO will be this resistance that it hit at the $67 mark. See how it hit there and then came back down. So that's the targets for the next few weeks. Stochastic RSI climbing up, lots of volume. Looks like we could even hit that today. We could open here at the $61 and then climb to the $67. The overall trend on this time frame, the trend is your friend. The trend is trending up for NEO, which is beautiful. Now, what is volume and why does it predict price? Volume is, if you were to sell me your NEO shares and I was to buy them from you, this is one volume to the trade. This is a trade and that's added to the volume. So when there's a lot of volume like there is here, huge amounts of volume, it means there's a lot of buying and selling of this stock happening. If there's a lot of buying and selling, it means there's a lot of interest in this company. If there's a lot of interest in this company, it means the price in the future will be going up. So indicators are still showing we're going up. Stochastic still heading up. RSI still heading up. But you have to be careful here. Expect a correction soon because they're very in the overbought. When it's above here, it's very expensive. So you want a dollar cost average. DCA. I teach this in the Stock Guru Master Cost, dollar cost average. Very powerful acronym, very important for you to learn. It means taking your capital, investing it monthly into your company and buying every month. And that way your price over time averages out and you average out your price that you're paying. Stochastic RSI heading up. Large amounts of volume indicating a buy, and NEO is going to be going to that $67 target in the next few trading weeks. Now we go closer. We click down here on the 3 months and we're zooming in onto NEO. For today's trading day, the 12th of January, what's going to be happening? NEO perfectly hit this target that I drew in. Look at that. I drew that target in back here. So back around the beginning of 2020, and NEO perfectly hitting it exactly. Look at that. Went up to the 65 exactly, which is beautiful. And on today's trading day, the 12th of January, it looks like NEO is going to be heading down. Now you know squeeze mob is starting to go red. Stochastic coming from the overbought, RSI coming from the overbought expensive and starting to head down. Volume dropping off the last few hours of the market. So it does look like NEO is going to be heading down. However, the trend is still heading up. The overall trend, the trend is your friend, and the trend is still heading up for NEO. It's kind of on a parabolic right now. I put this magnet juke. It's on this parabolic here. See this one? NEO is kind of parabolic. The way you draw trend lines, you try to touch as many points on the trend line as possible. So we touched here, we touch here, we touch here, and we have touched here. So it looks like NEO will come down to this trend line. Wait, I changed a little bit. Looks like NEO will come down to this trend line, which will be sitting at the support around $62. No, it's already in pre-market at $61. So it's on that trend line. But it does look like it will be falling. It will come down to the support of $59, $58.95, and that should reset the stochastic and the RSI by then to that 58.95. So that's the first target for today's trading day, 58.95. Hopefully this resets the stochastic and RSI. It bounces off there and then starts heading up. That's what our goal is. But for today's trading day, the 12th of January, the target is 58.95. It also has another support at the $56 mark. and another support at the $53 mark if it comes down that far. However, it does look like it will be going today down. Stochastic RSI coming down. Big support at the 58.95. I believe it would come down to there and then possibly bounce, resetting the stochastic RSI, bouncing and then heading up, because the NIO day announcement was just too powerful. Again, do you really want to catch this $3 movement down but miss the overall trend of NIO, which is massively trending up? That is the question. The overall trend of NIO is massively trending up. So you want dollar cost average, you want to buy your stocks for the long term, and the trend is your friend. So when it's so powerfully trending up, you do not really want to catch these little movements down, but miss the overall trend of NIO, which is trending up. The trend is your friend. So I recommend dollar cost averaging to NIO. You can buy here at the 61. You can buy at the 58 support, which is the target for today's trading day, and even down to the 53. I mean, the big support, the strongest support that I'm seeing for NIO is on the $49 mark. That's a great buying opportunity for NIO, but I don't think it is going to go that far down. It looks like NIO is not going to come down much at all. The stochastic and RSI are primed to head down though, but we have large amounts of volume, so it's not coming down too far. I really believe this $58 mark, $58.80 is going to hold for NIO, and that'll be a great buying opportunity. If that doesn't hold, the next target is the $56, and then the next target is $53. So great buying opportunities for NIO, but the 58 seems to be where it's going to be going. Today's trading day bouncing and then heading up, resetting the stochastic and RSI, and volume increasing. So NIO is a buy at the $58 mark, expecting a little bit movement down before a buy. And that's why technical analysis is amazingly powerful, because it shows you exactly when to be buying your stocks. And I'm going to show you, and you learn again how to do it in the Stock Guru Master Course. Set up your charts the way I do so you can trade along with me. www.stockguru.us for the course. And I'll show you another powerful place that it was a perfect buy, and a lot of my students actually caught this move here. Now, you know, stochastic in the oversold territory turning, heading up. RSI oversold territory turning and heading up. Massive amounts of volume. NIO on this $43 mark. All indicators of a buy. All the Wall Street bankers know technical analysis. They learned it in their economics degrees and their actuary degrees. All my Stock Guru Master students at the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us, learned these conditions as well. All the Wall Street bankers, 401k managers, everyone you're versing in the stock market knows these conditions and knows they're a buy, and that's why you need to know it as well. So they see that the stochastic, the RSI oversold, turning, heading up. They see massive amounts of volume. They see NIO coming down to this $42 mark. So what that means is they all see this. They all set their buy orders here. The price of NIO hits it, their buy orders trigger, and then you catch this movement from the $43 mark to the $61 mark, and you would have caught a movement of $22, sorry, around a 50% gain, which is huge in just a few weeks. And just under 2 weeks. And that's the power of technical analysis. It's self-fulfilling prophecy. They see the conditions being met. They will set their buy orders here. The price comes down. Their buy orders triggered. Self-fulfilling prophecy. And you catch this movement from $43 to $61. And that's why you must learn technical analysis. Again, you learn it, how to set up these charts. Beautiful the way that I have to do, and be able to catch these movements in the Stock Guru Master Course, www.stockguru.us. Again, anyone that purchases before the 1st of February goes in the chance. I'm giving 5,000 USD to one of my students that purchased the course before then, which is beautiful. So that's technical analysis. Now let's go into look at any major news that came out on Twitter about NIO. We'll go in my Twitter to check out that news. So now we're in my Twitter. You can follow me at Stock Guru on my Twitter. I have nearly 2,700 followers, which is awesome. We were at 500 followers just a few weeks ago, which is beautiful. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter is an amazing tool for tracking your companies. I'm going to show you why. Here's some student reviews of the Stock Guru Master Course at www.stockguru.us. Check those out. Nicole was down 90,000, now up 700,000 after taking my course. And you can just see hundreds of reviews. Students buying $2 million homes, Ferraris, paying off mortgages, paying off student debts, losing their jobs because COVID, making a new way. Check out all those stories. Amazing. I made a video on Boeing today also. So hit the subscribe button, the bell, and the thumbs up button so you're notified of these daily videos. I'm going to buy Boeing today. The stock. Boeing BA will build 6 additional solar arrays for the International Space Station. This is the news that I'm sharing. Shanghai made Model 3, outsold similarly positioned, more expensive Audi A4, BMW. Good news for Tesla. Heated steering wheels now standard on Model Y. This is the major news for Tesla. This is yesterday we fed a village, which was awesome. I donated money to a village in Myanmar. They actually fed 3 villages, which is beautiful. And I'm organizing now. I figured out that it costs around, I can feed 1,200 people of these 3 villages per month. I'm going to look into that, and I'm also going to build a charity. So me personally, I'm donating to these villages and feeding them, which is beautiful, but I'm also going to start a charity so we can get all the stock gurus donating, feed as many villages during COVID as possible. These are my calculations for the village. Check that out on my Twitter. 3 villages, 1,200 people is around $5,200 a month. It's around 106 bags of rice per village. Per month. So let's check that calculation. This was creepy and I shared it. This is a graveyard and this is a Tesla. I'm not sure if it's real, but picking the LiDAR and the motion sensors picking up bodies moving in the graveyard. Very interesting. I shared that. That was very cool to check out. I posted this. It's not quick wins over time. It's constant wins with no losses. Rule number 1 by Warren Buffett, don't lose money. Rule number 2 by Warren Buffett, don't forget rule number 1 when it comes to making money. Don't lose money. This is how Finney took 12 years ago, being prophetic about Bitcoin. Check that out. This is the sunrise and the new moon that I took a picture of this morning. The old moon, sorry, finishing. And this is just news I share on my Twitter. This is my lunch yesterday. Awesome lunch. Beautiful lunch. And you can just share see the things that I share. And again, to follow me, you go to the search, you type in Stock Guru. And then I come up in the search, which is beautiful. You click on me and you click follow. And what you can also do is you can type in NEO. And now we're looking for any major news for NEO and see how it's all sorted by the NEO by top news. So we can track a lot of companies. Here you could type in Tesla, you can type in whatever you want, whatever company you want, and you can track the news and you can follow the CEOs, you can follow Elon Musk, Tim Cook, you can follow me, you can get the news even before news agencies do. That's why Twitter's so powerful. A lot of my students thank me very much for showing them Twitter. NEO soars 11% after unveiling the luxury ET7 sedan, and partnering with NVIDIA on autonomous driving. This was a very good presentation, amazing presentation that NEO put on their NEO Day. Beautiful, and it sent the stock. Very nice presentation. And the new car is amazing, and it was very nice, actually. They did very well with the event. I tracked that event yesterday. This is our CEO of NEO eating at McDonald's. Beautiful. He's very chill and very good talker, actually. Check out my video I made the last on NEO Day. I made a video where you can see the event, very nice event. Going after other long waits at charging stations, ET7 and NEO pioneering battery swap systems and challenging Tesla over rival car manufacturers. Tesla does need a competitor to China, and NEO is the front runner. And China needs 1 billion cars manufactured by 2035 when they ban electric cars, ban petrol cars. 1 billion cars. Tesla right now is making 500,000 cars a year, meaning it would take them 2,000 years to manufacture enough cars just for the Chinese market. So Tesla's going to either take 2,000 years to manufacture those cars, or Tesla and NEO are going to get production up to the 30 to 100 million cars a year to be able to meet that demand in China. And China needs a competitor to Tesla, so they will be pushing NEO, and NEO is the front runner. And I really like NEO. The CEO is amazing. The presentation is amazing. The technology is very well. It's a really good competitor. I think the front runner to Tesla, and I'll be buying a lot of NEO, and my students are doing amazing. NEO, a Chinese EV startup company, may give Tesla a run for its money with the battery swap technology. So we're looking for major news. The main thing is this, the NEO ET7, which was amazing presentation. Check it out on the NEO video, the last video I made, which talks about it. NEO autonomous driving technology brings safer and more relaxing atmosphere, also using NVIDIA microchip technology, NVIDIA technology, graphics technology, and self-driving technology, which is beautiful. So we're trying to find any major news for NEO. NEO breaks 64, an all-time high, up 8.72%. Beautiful. 2 hours before the market opened, NEO is up 8%, which is awesome. The unveiling of that car was just beautiful. NEO shares advanced new luxury sedan. So that's in battery pack. So the main news was the NEO Day event, and that was the technicals and targets for NEO, which is beautiful. The revenues are, I'll tell you about, you can see on the last video the financials, but I'll talk about them in summary. This was the event that I tracked in the last video. Check that out. Also, don't forget to check out the Boeing video today. So let's go into a summary now of NEO. And also, I want to show you the Stock Guru Masterclass. So go to www.stockguru.us, and there you'll find the course. And here is the course. It's $333 lifetime access to the course. I do update it. I'm going to update it with more technical analysis, more other information. It's $333. It will be going to $3,000, increased slowly by producers. Jump on that. Greetings from Sweden, bought a 430 Scadia following your gains. Chuck, officially without mortgage. Thank you, James. Stayfly up 330,000 since learning my skills. Now he's up 850,000, close to 1 million. Patrick, he lost his job because of COVID. Amazing saxophone player. Follow him on YouTube. Up 100K. And here you can just read the description of the Stock Guru Masterclass. Heaps of information that explains the course. And down the bottom, you can click buy this. 26 ratings, mostly 5-star. You click buy this, and then put credit card and $333. And if you purchase before the 1st of February, so if you've been losing money in the stock market, if you're using a lot of leverage, or you want to have millions of dollars so you can buy luxurious villas like this and live in opulence and be able to afford anything you want in life, you learn how in this course. I also teach abundance mindset, how to have millions of dollars, how to invest your money safely and securely with huge gains. For example, if you invested $1,000 when I told my students to buy a Tesla, you're up now $40,000 or $50,000. You take that $50,000, you invest in a company like Match Group, which are up around 14 times since I said the buy order. Your $50,000 is now around $750,000. You find another company like Unity in the last 4 months up 300% since I gave that buy order. Your $750,000 becomes 2.1 million, and that's how you take $1,000 and you make it to 2.1 million. I teach you how to do all this in the Stock Guru Masterclass. Here, what you're looking at now. Buy it. Anyone that purchases before the 1st of February, 5,000 USD, I'm going to give to one of my students, which I announced on the 1st of February, which is beautiful. Let's have a summary now of NEO. So in summary, on the technicals, all time frames massively trending up for NEO. I do rate it a buy. It can have some corrections down, but DCA into NEO, especially with this mega rise that it's had, dollar cost average, DCA, what you learn in the Stock Guru Mastercourse, I do rate on the technicals NEO a buy. On the fundamental analysis, the news is good for NEO. The NEO Day event was amazing. The car they announced is also amazing. The technology is doing amazing. The event was amazing. The CEO was amazing. I do rate it a buy. On the fundamentals, on the financial side, which I did in the last video, you can check that out. It's ticking all the boxes financially on the fundamental analysis, which you also learn how to do income statements, balance sheets, cash flow statements. You learn how to read them in the Stock Guru Mastercourse. It's got massive revenues, year-on-year revenue growth, $3 billion in cash, and profit margins that are going from negative to positive, so increasing profit margins, ticking all the boxes. NEO is a great buy because China does need a competitor to Tesla, and the market share is absolutely massive. People are not expecting how many cars actually have to be manufactured. Even if Tesla's making 1 million cars like they expect in 2020, it will take them 1,000 years to just meet China's demand. So we're going to have a lot of cars, electric cars being manufactured, and China needs a competitor to Tesla, and they will push NEO, and that's why I rate NEO a buy. Technicals and fundamentals, NEO is a buy on today's trading day. It does look like NEO will correct a bit down to the $58 support. However, I would be buying NEO for the long run, dollar cost averaging into NEO, not trying to catch those little movements down. I hope you like this technical and fundamental analysis on NEO. I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to check out my Boeing video also on the channel today. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the bell, and the thumbs up button. Everything you've learned here, how to set up the charts the way I do, how to read fundamental analysis, financial statements, how to master the stock market, really how to learn to invest your money safely, securely. Rule number 1 by Warren Buffett, don't lose money. Rule number 2 by Warren Buffett about making money is don't forget rule number 1. And I teach you all of this in the Stock Guru Mastercourse. I teach you, even if you have $1,000 to invest in the market, how to invest it and grow it exponentially, how to try to make it to millions of dollars. And not to mention that, you also learn the skills that if you have $10,000, you know where to invest it. If you have $1 million, you'll know where to invest it. And that's the power of the Stock Guru Mastercourse. www.stockguru.us. Again, anyone that purchases before the 1st of February goes in the chance 5,000 USD is going to one of my students' tuition, which will be beautiful. I hope you like this technical and fundamental analysis on NEO. I hope you have a beautiful trading day. Let's make a lot of money in the stock market as the way the Stock Guru students do. We're going to make heaps of money. My students are up to $500 million in the stock market, which is amazing. I'm going to try and make this year my channel to 1 million subscribers. So please help me hit the subscribe button, the bell, and the thumbs up. Share this video with everyone in Facebook, your Messenger, your Twitter. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. If I helped you make money, it'll be great. If you made a lot of money in the stock market or you have an amazing story, please share it in the comments so I can add it to that big list of amazing stories from my students, which is beautiful. This is James from Stock Guru. Have an amazing day. Effortless abundance I wish for you in your life. Always have a mindset of abundance. Think positive thoughts. Any negative thoughts when it comes to money, when you're about to speak anything about lack, you can't afford this, you can't afford that, stop saying those words, take them out, throw them away. Expensive, throw that word away. You have a mindset of abundance. Money is as infinite as water, as air. You just have to have that mindset. You have to realize it and really believe it, that they've printed $3 trillion US in the last year. There is a lot of money. Don't think of it in a mindset of lack. Think of it in a mindset of abundance, and abundance will come to you. If you ask all my billionaire friends, my 100 millionaire friends, they're all going to say their fortunes, even me, came first from a mindset of abundance, that you can afford everything, that you can buy everything, that you can believe that you can have everything, and then you will get abundance coming to your life. That's what I also teach in the Stock Guru Mastercourse, which goes great for with my YouTube live membership. You can see my live trades in the YouTube membership here. I usually buy 2 or 3 stocks in the US stock market per day. I'm buying on perfect technical entries, so usually my trades are in the profits almost instantaneously. That's my targets for these trades, but I'm buying companies for the long term, amazing big companies. You can see my live trades in the YouTube membership section, $99 a month. You see my limit price, my targets, my reasons for my trade, the buy order, the stop loss, and why I'm making that trade in the YouTube membership section. The join button is there. Join it while you take the Stock Guru Mastercourse so you can follow along with my trades and you learn. My students have made $500 million in the stock market, which is beautiful. This is James from Stock Guru. I hope you have an amazing trading day, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow.